long time, which included parts of it hurt Miss Hillary Clinton's campaign this past summer, where she was running for president of the United States. Hillary Clinton was brought down by a man, and his name is Anthony Weiner, and we're talking about his Weiner. Anthony Weiner is a former disgraced New York City congressman, and he was also running for New York City mayor. Both of those things kind of came to a halt because he did something that, well, many of us do. He's sexy. And he's a grown-ass man. Anthony Weiner is 52 years old. He was married to a woman named Miss Abigail, and Miss Abigail, who was, what was her first name? I don't know her first name. I just know her last name, Abigail. Anyway, Abigail worked for Hillary Clinton's campaign. And a lot of his nasty-ass pictures were found on her computer, which was also a part of the government trying to find out what those deleted emails that Miss Hillary Clinton had on her server. Well, that also hurt her candidacy because you have this woman who's connected with this man, who's showing his dick all over the internet. And those who don't know, which a lot of you don't follow politics, Anthony Weiner, again, former New York City congressman, was sexting a 15-year-old girl. Now, he stated that the girl reached out to him on Twitter. And he knew she was 15 years old, and he knew he was wrong. He did it anyway. This is the fact that he'd been married for a while to his wife, near a 4-year-old child. As a matter of fact, one of the photos that you will see of him sexting was while his child was laying in the bed with him. It was a wild fellow. But I want to know, do you guys think that he should go to jail? Because today, he pled guilty on all counts. He threw himself to the mercy of the court. And here's what he said. Mr. Weiner, today, he pled guilty to a felony charge. He was crying openly, and this sexting ended his political career. And the FBI was investigating Hillary Clinton for the election, which is where more photos of him came out. The plea agreement ended a federal investigation into a series of sexually explicit photos and messages that Mr. Weiner sent last year to a 15-year-old girl in North Carolina. It capped a long, tortured downfall of Mr. Weiner, who ruined a once promising career in Congress. This is what he said. I engaged in obscene communication with this teenager. This is what he said. His voice is high and shaky at the time. Said of his, that he was about discriminating about 3 years of food sharing, explicit messages, and encouraged him to engage in sexually explicit
sit here forever.
Just, no. Mr. Weiner, 52, will have to register as a sex offender during work and live, and he may face prison. But guilty to transferring obscene material to a minor, which carries a sentence of up to 10 years in prison. Federal prosecutors said we agree that sentence is that a sentence in the range of 21 to 27 months would be very appropriate. Weiner is the sentence of 7 to 8. Federal district court has not that. Mr. Weiner led to the courts for 3 years, waiving case, wearing a slim, face, white shirt, ties, glasses, wedding band, left hand said, quiet, long, saying, whisper, long. Weiner quickly dissolved into tears as he read on a brief statement to the judge. I give him some thought, he told her, all racist judges that put his hand on the floor back cover the court for all the prostitution. Mr. Weiner told the judge that from the time he was in Congress throughout the first half of last year, I compulsively saw potential for contact with me. I can understand where he's coming from. Most of us, I can admit to doing the same thing. It is almost like a high. I don't go around saying my English, I got that like that. But it is fun to talk to people online. And to get to be someone else online, engage yourself in different like talking about like married more than serious relationship. It's a headache. You can be destructive and impulsive while great devastation for family, dreams, or like dreams, public services, and opportunity to deny it's all around. Reports of the Federal Investigation Service that have taken their that Mr. Weiner had engaged in an online relationship with a woman, explicit messages and social media. I have no idea about your social media, out and stuff that you come back on, but in essence, it's kind of it's like this thing you know you can do it because it's what you do it because it's fun and crazy. What happened? During the investigation, you have got to see the like your wife with the lab, they try to make sure well, after I don't know how they that's the relationship spot after like September 5 James 1 that the FBI said that the Bureau conducted a new investigation into this claim and the official emails after the plea guilty of after the guilty plea, Weiner told by the attorney that his conduct was not only reprehensible but several crimes. One, which he's now convicted. Weiner, 4 or 5 I think this was going all the way. I love it. Took up to 20. Said, last ball game, written, definitely said. I hit my bottom. I found courage to take more inventory. He began a program of company and he's taking that stand. Did I accept it? More responsibility for my company.
Children
Now, see, not. Which made it most of the time in Congress. Make representative parts of the book. Not long after, officially claimed that his, of course, like everybody knows, act, but I haven't seen that. But eventually admitted that he lied. He lied and said that the image was appropriate and he had done this with not only this girl, 6 other women. He made an effort to resurrect his career.
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
But that too will have to happen first condition, which is Mr. Weiner is married to his avid self-harm kind of suggesting that one of him is described next to something after hearing I asked you guys a question, should he be jailed for his acts? Text message, asking about sexual. I don't think there should be a jail. The reason I don't think there should be a jail is one, he never did anything to the girl who saying message back to him to her parents. So number 3, we have a jail full of people for non-violent offenses. I think he should register as a sex offender. I think he should follow the like Charles letter. I do not think that they should put people like this in jail. Social media has presented us with a problem of narcissism. Narcissism has allowed people to think and do whatever they want to do, things that they thought previously would never do. Many people think 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds are maybe sexually, maybe inappropriate by eyes, reality, and public. We also have to acknowledge that this is something people think of because the porn industry full of teen, quote-unquote, porn, but they take women who look teen and have sex with them. Now, this is not the same. It's not the case. You have some people who fetishes and watching Catholic school. We have to come to grips with areas, citizens of this world, where we cannot continue to marry and say no one.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that.
Now it's made it easy
So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
I don't know whether we're out.
From the hunting grounds.
You shouldn't do this.
Oh, right. You're new here.
15-year-old can have sex with a 15-year-old, have a kid, become a parent, and we don't think that it is too much responsibility for this 15-year-old to be a parent to a child. We as a society
What
allow this
edict?
to happen, but how dare
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
here, I'll fill up another bag. Get damn right. I want the room clean. Get up off your ass, or I'll go get it out.
It was perfectly situated there.
Oh, we're perfectly in the triumph. Look.
That's funny.
Fucking hilarious.
No, it's not.
Can you guys stop? Oh my God. Try to... Oh my God. Can we stop wasting my fucking day? Oh, are you hurt? What hurt? Oh my God. Stop! Stop!
This is it. That was worst week of our life, and we realized that we had made some terrible parenting decisions, and we just put it in sixth grade. If I didn't know the people and I saw something thing, I would be considered the same thing. I would be like, oh my God, those poor children. I feel like we went from something that wasn't so bad, and then we just kept going more and more for the shock factor versus reality, and to see what we get more views, and they kind of feel like some of it's their fault, and it's not their fault. It's not. We're the parents, and we should have made better decisions. We're focused therefore on making sure that our kids don't have to deal with so much backlash from our bad decisions, and we realize now what kind of a situation we put them in.
We're going to be watching 3 videos today by this user. In fact, the person that I'm going to be responding to just uploaded another video literally 30 minutes ago. I saw a tweet made by the Rob Dyke. If you don't know who he is, you should subscribe to his channel. He makes amazing videos. But he tweeted out, tagging Team YouTube in a tweet, saying, why is this video monetized? Daddy5 is a family vlogging channel, and I have no problem with people vlogging children at all. It's not even the fact that the content I'm going to be responding to is necessarily with a prank, it's also behavior of the parents in videos, which I think is a horrible lack of discretion and lacking in parental skills. So the other day, Mr. Red started live streaming across the YouTube channel by the name Daddy5, and this channel seems to feature extremely controversial, non-disturbing, and concerning content. So for the most part, he will make videos responding to the activity that's taking place on this channel, and pretty much been focusing on 2 children, Emma and Cody. After watching just a couple of videos regarding pranks through the channel, you will come to realize that these 2 kids are the softest, most sensitive children of the entire family. Especially Cody, he's the one who has the most epic outbursts, and he's the most responsive towards anything that happens to him at all. Someone could poke him a couple of times and he'll have a bit of a flail for a while, or someone could tease him for the next 5 to 10 minutes about whatever the topic may be, and he will have an explosive response. So we established that Cody trying is the moneymaker of this channel. In order to get these big emotional reactions out of Cody, the dad and the brother are constantly destroying his room and trashing his personal set. The school project that he was proud of, wheels off that. A paper pin building. Okay, that's a piece of the camera. A Valentine's card from his mother. Let's shred it. And Cody is a sensitive kid, which is exactly why they do this over and over and over and over.
It's not just. It's stuff for my friends and my family that I actually care about. It's for my family over 8 hours still hard. These are good everything to get home.
Some people or parents who may have had a different upbringing or a different upbringing compared to others, they might have a bit of a differing opinion saying whether or not Cody is just overly sensitive or just taking things too seriously. Well, the answer is because Cody actually has ODD. Cutting a long description short, this actually means he's a special needs child.
Being a licensed professional mental health therapist, I think that I can offer a little bit of some valuable insight into what's going on. Child services is notorious for doing a shitty job. I have literally been in homes when I had to step over heroin needles on the floor with parents who passed out in bed, where I was legally required to call Child Protective Services, and Child Services didn't do shit. So just because they say the claims aren't supported doesn't mean that it's necessarily true or that there's not some shady stuff going on. And furthermore, study after study after study has come out saying that children that are disciplined in this way, yelling and swearing, behaving intimidation, are at an exponentially higher risk for anger issues and abuse.
Almost willingly put themselves in a potentially devastating situation. A good example of this would be the bottle flip slap video. Even though the consequences of this particular activity involves getting slapped in the face, Emma willingly jumps in just to be a part of the activity. Emma giving herself a moment to think about the potential consequences it could occur.
lands, you're safe. Now, if you don't land, the other person gets to slap you in the face. Alright, go get right, go get right. You want to do it? Really? If you hurt her,
She's not gonna quit if I get
you know you don't get girl. She's your sister, she don't count. Alright, go get it, right. Get it right. Just give her a little tap. Oh my God! Why'd you want to play?
Most people that have raised multiple kids in the family know that boys can be relatively rough, but there is a big difference between being rough and being instigated by your parents to be rough and being likely bullying the other kids to give you a response so that you can have yourself an epic video to upload.
What the hell happened here? Why is the clothes put away?
Because I have enough anger to get to them as all of them.
Are you crying?
I don't know.
Is that necessary?
You know, I just see what happens.
What? I'm crying.
I don't know.
What's happening here?
Being the other kids to give you a response so that you can have yourself an epic video to upload.
What the hell happened in here?
Jake,
Why isn't the clothes put away?
because I have enough anger to get to them as all of them.
Are you crying?
I don't know.
Is that necessary?
Did you not just see what happened?
What? I didn't see what the hell did happen.
Like that. Literally just standing there did nothing.
We'll go get him right now. Go get him back right now.
Did I can't tell you.
The camera wasn't focused. Stop. What are you trying to do there, Brian? What are you doing?
Are you doing anything? Oh, Dad! 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 No! No!
Hey! Jake! That was bull. That was ridiculous. You didn't even put your foot on his face. Jake, no.
Cleaning this mess up.
When these pranks are taking place, it's a very clear difference in how they're handled depending on which person they're pranking. If they want to prank Heather, the prank will last about a minute or two. If they want to prank Mike, the prank will also last about a minute or two. If they want to prank any of the other kids, the prank will last a maximum of about 5 minutes. But if they want to prank Emma and Cody, the prank can last upwards of 20 minutes. And the pranks that they use on Cody are so severe, like they are heartbreaking to say the least. Cody!
Right here.
Like there, thank you.
You're just standing right there.
What the hell?
You did not prank.
Prank.
No, now you all. I'm not going around the wall. You all.
We saw you. We hit on purpose.
You wanna play games? You wanna play games? Alright, stay here. Stay here. Wanna play games? You wanna play games, Cody? Wanna play games? Let's play games, Cody! Let's play games! You wanna play games? Do you? Do you? We're gonna play games! There! Play that! Play that game! It works fine!
Ha!
Whoa, how you gonna play?
This is your Xbox. This one's yours.
You tricked me. I don't like
That was
you.
a broken Xbox.
I don't like you.
This is yours!
I don't care.
You wanna break this one?
I don't forgive you. I don't forgive you for what you did.
Oh
That's
my
what I'm
god.
feeling.
Oh my god. Cody, Billy, hey! Stop it! No, you're not.
Get out of the way.
Stop it! Don't fucking to me! Really?
No.
Really?
Stop.
Really?
Stop. Stop.
Stop! Guys!
You just got that yesterday, you freaking idiot.
How about the bathroom?
Yes, I represent an activist organization in Channel 4, and we have discovered a man in your area is abusing his children, or basically abusing his children for having nothing to do. And we were wondering if you could send someone else to get an interview for that because we are highly qualified. regardless prank or outrageous abuse of their kids. The video starts with a Maryland mother holding a bottle of magic disappearing ink.
I'm gonna squirt it all over his carpet and start flipping out.
That's exactly what she does. Then she screams for her 10-year-old son, Cody.
Why not? I didn't do that.
Even the father joins in, and the youngster says he didn't do anything.
Why did you do that?
Get out here, Mommy, you do that. Mommy said I didn't.
Oh my God! Another son is suddenly dragged into it.
Come here, kid. No,
Just let it go! Just look at it!
Both youngsters burst into tears. Video read the disclaimer, but the reaction was utter outrage.
It's just a prank, bro.
They sure didn't find it funny. When the dad posted the video to his YouTube channel, he may have anticipated blowback. No child was harmed in the making of this video. Read the disclaimer, but the reaction was utter outrage. This video made me shudder, went one comment. Another called it mental abuse, just as bad as physical abuse. We've agreed to identify the parents only by their first names, Heather and Mike. He earns his living making YouTube videos. She's an accountant. We spoke to psychologist Dr. Jeffrey Gardier.
It may have been well-intentioned and maybe they thought it was funny, but I saw it as something that was very difficult for the kids to go through. It looked to me like those kids were really scared.
Turns out the father has a history of pranking his kid based on what we found on his YouTube channel, Daddy05. But nothing prepared him with a reaction to his ink prank. He posted a follow-up video addressed to what he calls the haters and insisted his kids are fine.
Are you guys okay? Are you upset? Nobody's being abused.
Maybe so, but you still gotta ask, what were they thinking? So between all this controversy and whatnot, there has been somewhat of a breakthrough, like a big one, and that is that Cody and Emma's My Little Mothers come forward seeing to us these details of what she knows of the situation from the start up until this point in time. And this makes the whole situation so much more disheartening, not only because of how the system works in the States, but because of how the whole situation was handled at all. The biological mother's name is Rose Hall, and she has bipolar. Why is this relevant? Because having a judge automatically side with one of the parents, Mike, who does not have any sort of mental illness, really, frankly, pisses me the fuck off. I mean, the person is unable to be considered a good parent, and does not tall and disheartening, not only because of how the system works in the States, but not a big one. And that is that Cody and Emma's My Little Mothers come forward seeing to us the essential details of what she knows of the situation from the start up until this point in time. And this makes the whole situation so much more disheartening, not only because of how the system works in the States, but because of how the whole situation was handled at all. The biological mother's name is Rose Hall, and she has bipolar. Why is this relevant? Because having a judge automatically side with one of the parents, Mike, who does not have any sort of mental illness, really, frankly, pisses me the fuck off. I mean, the person is unable to be considered a good parent, especially for this particular mental illness, is completely fucked, to say the least, in my opinion. The moment that particular people realized they'd made a bad decision, they tried to retract the choices that they had made, and they found out they weren't able to because of the state that Mike and Heather live in.
Are Cody and Emma adopted?
No. Cody and Emma.
Unfortunately not.
Is this a deal? No, they are not adopted.
Their nan has red hair. She's my mother with ginger.
What you're looking at here is a police report filed by the actual biological mother, Rose, regarding the video that she found on YouTube. A request to speak with an officer in reference to child abuse. Responding to the location of mother in reference to child abuse in another state. This is the police officer writing the police report, by the way. This is on file. When I arrived and spoke with Rose Hall, the biological mother of Emma and Cody, all said she had two children, Cody Martin and Emma Martin. All said the children's father, Mike Martin, obtained full custody over them because of a false accusation on her. All said they now reside in Baltimore, Maryland. All said that she was contacted by a family friend about the YouTube videos and about her kids being mentally and physically abused by her father and their stepmother. All showed me one of these videos on YouTube titled Kid Destroys Brother's Room. It was a video of one of the older brothers destroying Cody's bedroom. All showed me one of the videos on YouTube titled Kid Destroys Brother's Room. It was a video of the older sibling destroying Cody's bedroom. certain way you can program, because like a blank slate, it's like teaching a computer certain commands, and then it only knows those commands because you haven't taught it anything else. So when you enter a certain key or a certain something into the code, it's going to tell, hey, this is how I'm supposed to respond. Most people in the professional field, psychiatry, psychology, pretty much the same thing if they were to see any of these videos. That is, what you see, the poking, the prodding, the bullying, the heckling, the overuse and misuse of mistrust under the guise of a prank can and will have severe repercussions. Whether it's now or in the far future, you will see some severe changes with these kids. And this doesn't just include Emma and Cody, this includes the entire family, barring the adults. Even though Jake is the oldest out of the 5, it doesn't matter. He's 14 years old, his mind is still developing, he's still learning things, he's still getting a general idea of how people interact with one another and whatnot. And so therefore, he could go out into the world at the age of 18, the age of 20, or reprogrammed in a way that could have him the wrong way. He could, because of the way that he's been raised, things that he's been shown, the way that he has had his environment shaped around him. I'm making this video because I strongly believe these kids need their biological mother. Whether it's temporary or permanently, Rose needs to be a part of their lives.
To get at the issue here, I feel like I need to do a quick breakdown of child development and formation relationships. In the simplest terms, a lot of things in life come down to attachment, namely what children have learned about relationships and the world through their relationships with their parents. Happy, healthy, stable little kiddos develop what they call secure attachments, meaning they feel and understand that their parents are safe, loving, supportive people that will be able to meet their needs and provide unconditional love. This is very important and will color a person's view of the world and relationships for the rest of their life. If you are consistently violating your child's boundaries and embarrassing them or hurting them or making them shame or only providing conditional affection when they're getting pranked, for example, they are not going to develop that secure attachment. The family says, well, we do fun things too. Great. Something doesn't need to happen on an hourly or even daily basis to be doing damage. Except the family uploads videos on a daily basis and they're all really bad. If they're in bad situations, still have the ability to laugh. They don't lose that just because they are getting mentally or emotionally or physically abused.
Damn, I'm just watching this Daddy on 5 update shit.
Downstairs. Are you done? Decorate tree, you're ruining my. I keep down in decorate tree, my bed. I don't care. Let's go. Let's go. No. What's good here in this video? You're gonna see the prank that I did with Jody that failed miserably. I mean, well, technically it didn't fail.
Crazy.
But it worked out. He got mad, pissed off, all that different reaction. And also, it's different parts from the last video with Jake driving that crazy. You're gonna see parts of that in there because remember this was part of that video. Pretty much out of one video. It was 2 days ago in 1 day. So that's why you're gonna see parts of that video in this video, and I have put them here. You know the part where I said that